It's
just like you feel some kind of way.
You have every right to feel whatever you want to feel.
Then I have ability to feel some kind of way too.
Yeah.
And that's the name of this game.
Yeah,
you know?
100%.
Like, this is part of it. Like, so I think that's what I particularly enjoy about it, is it's my own unique experience.
Yeah,
and as
100%.
much as you want to judge me based upon other people's conversations, you can go ahead and do that. But what I love about it is I create my own opinion. And I told people too that, like, when I go to the jury, I'm not going to really engage. Like, I feel like I'm going to be boring on the jury because I feel like I already know what I'm going to fucking do. And it's going to be cute. And it's going to be based upon my own personal...
Which you have that. Everybody has that in this game. So
that's what makes this such an interesting experience. And I feel like, too, I have every ability to control my own destiny. I should have been able to win that HOH and shown and proved to you otherwise. But I had never won power to prove. So, like, you can make whatever story you want about me, Cody, and justify it and cooperate it with people who have other intentions and other kind of motivations and have a self-fulfilling prophecy if you want. But I never won power to prove otherwise. And so that's why people are able to tell that story on me. So then therefore...
But also, like, stories are, like, if we have more conversations, it's easier to... But, like, that's for me in this game. Like, I felt like I had a similar situation with Devon. Like, she obviously was targeting me because, like, I didn't run up to her constantly. And, like, she had every equal opportunity to, like, come and sit down where I was sitting down. The same way, like, if you were sitting over here, I was going to be like, oh, I'm going to be there because there's a group there. And then if other people get up, it could put me in the same spot as you. Like,
to be fair, though, Cody, every time I enter a room, the conversation stops. So it's not like, hey, Kevin, you should, like, figure out a way to engage. Literally, the conversation stops. And it's like, I'm smart enough to notice that conversations are pivoting when I enter the room, too. So it's like, that is, that's really not fair that to say, like, hey, I should be able to have a conversation. Because then it's like, it is clear that there is an energy shift whenever I enter the room. And also, to be fair, too, I was on a season where I was on the side of power. I'm going to be honest with you, Cody. You're on the side, you set yourself up where you have a sweet situation because you're winning power. You have that ability. When I was on the season experiencing that, I know how that felt. Like, you kind of are, like, enjoying the game and you're kind of have backup plans and it's easier to go down the line. So I totally understand it. I totally get it. You know, and like, I totally relate. And just like the people who ended up on the jury, they wound up, like, it just is how it turns out, you know, like, they won't, like, that's just how it is. It's sounding as if that's what's happening. So it's like, maybe it is what it is. The die has been cast. What I'm picking up is you're saying that we are on opposite sides. We didn't really talk. It sounds as if, like, I was coming after you in your head. So therefore, that's why I'm going to be nominated. So then we're having a tit for tat. And if that's what we need to do, then I'm okay with that, because there's the easier way out for me too. Like, I'm looking for an easy way out, so that way I don't have to be like, I'm not voting for you because I don't like your personality. I feel like there's an easy way out for me. So then
to say I'm not voting for you. So, like, if you go up, like, just because I nominated you and you go home, like, that's how you're deciding your vote.
It's sounding as if that's what you're setting up.
But no, I'm asking you if your vote is being based on who, if the person that nominated you and sent you home is in the final two, you won't vote for them for that sole reason?
It's sounding as if you're cornering me into that, because you're saying that a sequence of events have occurred where it's like,
I didn't just say that.
I'm doing this because you didn't have conversations with me, because I heard it week for us.
No, I didn't say I'm doing this because I didn't have conversations with you and knew. I'm just saying there was stuff I heard that made me feel this way, and, like, did we ever really talk? I just use that as, like, a point. Like, did we ever really talk to be like, oh, is that, like, or were you just always around Devon, who now you're telling me was targeting me all the time?